Today we are turning things up on the Burromax XRA. Since we're drag racing this weekend and I have no idea what we're racing against, I at least want to install some upgrades to give this thing a fighting chance. We're also going to be making a few visual changes and cleaning up the front end. Man, I think the front end looks so much better this way. And I like that it still has these little running lamps on the sides when you have the headlight turned off. Next, we're gonna be swapping out the stock 80-tooth rear sprocket for a 72-tooth. This is still using a 35 chain. I have an updated chain here and matching front sprocket. Now, stepping it down and gearing like this results in slightly less lower end torque, but you trade it off for a higher top speed. First thing I'm gonna do is remove this nut, which I believe is reverse thread. I'm gonna do that first while the chain is still connected so we can hold the motor shaft in place. It appears there's not enough space in the swing arm for me to take the nut out. So I'm just gonna have to loosen the motor and drop it so we can pop that out and install the new one. Okay, I'm gonna hang the motor back up. Then I'm gonna take the master link off the chain so we can finally pull the sprocket out. I really like how the black looks. So you can see it side by side. The new sprocket is noticeably smaller. So I'm not gonna tighten the rear axle just yet. We wanna leave it loose enough so we can slide it front and back. Once we get the new chain installed and we get the chain tension right where we want it, then we'll torque down the rear axle. But now that we got everything in place, it looks like the chain came shipped with the perfect amount of links installed. One of my least favorite things is shortening chains, so I appreciate Burromax for making it easier for the end user. Now, the chain tension on these bikes can be on the tighter side. Since the motor is mounted within the swing arm, the chain tension doesn't change throughout the rear compression stroke, kind of like the RTR. I'm not going to torque any of the adjustment nuts yet until we have the drag bar installed on the bike and we've done some test passes. Then we'll figure out exactly how we want it positioned. All right, we got the drag bar assembled, but we're not gonna mount it on the bike just yet, or the foot pegs and the brackets for them. We're actually gonna bring the bike over to my buddy's shop so we can mount that on and test and tune, and then make some adjustments depending on the results. But I am gonna throw the link to replace the rear shock ahead of time. This bike actually looks really good without the rear fender on. Should I just run it like this? Still not sure how long I'm gonna want it because I am gonna lower the bike overall at least an inch or two. What's cool about these is you don't have to adjust it off the bike or even loosen the ends. It works almost like a sway bar end link on some race vehicles with some spherical bearings on the end. And then you can just loosen the jam nuts and then turn it, and it pushes both mounting points away from each other. So you don't even have to take this link off the bike to make an adjustment on height. Pretty sweet design. Next, we're going to be installing a controller upgrade. This is a Voltal EM100 GTR. It says it's rated for a current of 125 amps, 72 volts, but I'm pretty sure that they programmed it already for a little bit more than that. But first, we're going to be taking off the plastic covers so we can remove the stock controller. Definitely going to unplug the XT120 connector for the battery. Don't want to ground anything out while we're swapping the controller out. And then we'll just key on to remove any remaining charge. And that should be drained. That's got to be the fastest I've been able to access a controller. Just 2 bolts on each side to take the top cover off. So this bike originally came with a GTS controller. It's also an EM100. I know the stamp on the GTR says 125, but I'm pretty sure it does 150. Let's take this off real quick. I'm gonna try to leave as many of this stuff plugged and just unplugging the connectors that are physically on the controller itself. Should be 3 of them, a 6-pin, a 16, and an 8-pin back here. Next, I'm gonna remove the bolts for the 3 phase wires, the blue, the green, and the yellow. And then we'll remove the 2 last bolts back here, which are gonna be for the positive and negative battery terminals. It's a 10mm. We just got to take the 4 bolts holding it on the corners. Or I guess there's only 3 of them. And there it is. That's how you remove the stock controller on a Burromax XRA or XRB. Now we're going to throw the GTR controller on. I'm going to just try to slip it under all the wiring. And we're just going to start putting all the cables back on one by one. Now make sure you torque these down. Controller cables are no joke. This is not something that you want to come loose on the road and then arc or short. It can definitely cause a lot of damage. Battery lead and charger cable. And I have no plans of tuning this controller, so I'm just going to tuck these connectors back under the cover. Hands down, that's got to be the easiest controller swap I've ever done. And the next thing that I want to do is adjust the ride height. Now I already lowered the rear a little over 1 inch, but I also want to lower the front at least 1 inch, and then we'll just make it very level before we have Justin mount the drag bar. Okay, that's about 1.25 inches. Should give us a good starting point. And then we'll fine tune it once we have the drag bar on. All right, we're just gonna take the XRA for a quick spin before we mount the wheelie bar on. I'm gonna jump into mode 3, get an idea. Oh shit, dude, like, how do you even ride this thing? That throttle response is way different than what it was before. Okay, I'm not even gonna try doing a full pull on this without a wheelie bar. There's no freaking way.
Yeah, dude. That wheelie bar is gonna be like essential.
This new controller is just...
I'm gonna try it without the wheelie bar, dude.
Just for context, in case you're new to this channel, this is Justin. He's actually the one that crashed my brand new Sur on Ultra V couple months ago. I fully trust him with everything motorsports related, so we're actually going to put him on the Burromax on the track. Since he has a lot more drag racing experience with motorcycles compared to me, who has absolutely none. I just do pulls on the street here and there. But he's going to be helping me setting up the drag bar height just so we can get a proper launch out of this thing. I would say 14.5 horsepower.
Yeah, so we'll go with that. So we're estimating the weight to be, I'm sure it's going to be pretty close of the actual bike to be about 100 pounds. I'm 180. And your gearing is around 70 miles an hour, so you literally geared it perfectly for the 8th mile. Try to get as low 60 foot as possible. I'm thinking anything around 2 seconds. If it hits below 2 seconds, that's insane. If the front wheel's up a little bit, that's okay, but you're not going to be able to steer. So the wheelie bar's got to be set correctly to where you're going straight.
Right.
Because if we launch the bike and the front wheel's up even this much and it's going one way, I'm gonna have to let off to get the front wheel back down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they have all these adjustments.
Sure.
Closer look at how we have it set up. The drag bar is about 1 inch off the floor.
We'll see. I think it's a good initial setup. Yeah.
Foot peg brackets, got the foot pegs all the way back. It's gonna be my first time riding a Manumatic or DCT transmission motorcycle before. This is a 2026 Honda Rebel 1100.
And I run this at Summer Duck at the Harley drags, and I piss a lot of people off. I got second in the heads up class, and then I won the bracket class because it's so freaking consistent.
Yeah.
So you don't have to guess launching it. Turn the throttle and bring it.
I gotta say, the riding position is very different from what I'm used to riding. Since I usually ride a dirt bike or a dual sport, this is a completely different ball game for me. That is so weird not having a clutch lever. See what 1100cc feels like. Am I buying another motorcycle? All right, we're gonna have Justin do first couple hits because I am way too intimidated. I've never ran one with a drag bar. Actually, that's a lie. I rode one with a drag bar over at the Burromax factory, but... What do you think?
That thing freaking goes, man.
All right, we're gonna tape up a draggy.
60 foot time guesses.
Okay. What are you guessing, Twan?
Goal is a 2-0.
I doubt it.
We'll see, yeah.
Since I haven't seen it run yet, I'll say eventually.
So 60 foot for this first couple passes showed 2.5. We're gonna mount the draggy on the Rebel 1100 just so we can get some data to compare it to. 2.3 to 2.4. Okay, my turn to do a pass. Woo! Yeah, it's definitely so much better with a wheelie bar. I also like how I have my feet on the pegs back there and it feels really comfortable leaning forward. I can pretty much hammer it now. I'm still able to turn and lean, but you hear the drag bar scraping ever so slightly, so obviously we're not going to be daily riding this with the drag bar on. I'm super excited to see how the XRA does at the track, but I'm going to give this to Justin for a few days just to dial it in a little bit more.
Yeah, you are unloading the rear tire, but honestly, it's not going to do that to drag strip, I bet. It's just got to have so much more traction there.
We'll find out this weekend.
We'll do a little VHT sweep.
VHT right now? What the heck is this guy doing? Dude, that stuff smells strong. What the heck are we doing? It's like glue under it.
We'll give it like one more minute and then it should be good to go. Oh yeah!
Oh, dude.
That's way faster, dude.
Justin with Pat Outdoors. Patrick's going to be joining later. We are at Summer Duck Motorsports Park. Today they're doing something really cool, interesting, and different. They're having a pit vehicle drag class. What is going to be in the other lane? have no idea. It could be a golf cart with a Hayabusa motor. Collectively, we also decided we're going to run with the real motorcycles in the class called bracket racing. No matter how slow or fast your car is, you compete with everyone. So it comes down to consistency and your reaction time. So I'm going to be going against stretched out, legitimate drag sport bikes, which should be interesting. But you know what? Screw it. We're going to see what happens.
Okay, we are on the way to the racetrack, going to Summer Duck Dragway. My buddy Justin's bringing the Burromax. I'm bringing my Yozma IN10, which is a 25 kilowatt bike. It should go like 86, 87 miles per hour. We'll find out. I'm just bringing it as a backup. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time for the sign up. I think the cutoff is in the next 20 minutes and I'm not gonna get there for another 45. If they let me sign up to go racing today, we're gonna be running the Yozma as well. Just got here and I'm seeing a lot of really fast bikes. Oh shoot. That's funny, look at this guy. Is it too late to sign up to run?
What are you running?
A little pit bike.
If they still doing it, you'll go down to the bottom of the tower and they got the tickets down there.
Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Hopefully they let me run because I'm trying to see what this Yozma can do. Is it too late to sign up for a pit bike?
No, you're good. She called me about you. You're good. All right, so just fill this out and then take it up in the tower pretty quick.
God damn, all right. Guess we're running an S1000. First pass, baby. $75 miles per hour on the 8th mile. Obviously, I rolled in really easy on that one because that was my first pass, and I've never ran down a track on a pit bike before.
That thing's fast as shit.
I ran an S1000R.
That's all.
You ready for this? Yo, look at that reaction time, 0.062. Too bad he got booted from the bracket class.
I'm gonna buy back in.
Lost again.
He won by 0.0002 seconds. So 2/10,000ths of a second.
I feel like I should be running this little kid. What is that, like a Mototech? Okay, now that the bracket racing is done, we're actually running the pit bike class, which is just running a 330, so we're not going to get to use the whole track. So we're probably not going to go that fast. It's just going to accelerate fast.
This little thing got down. Like, scooting, dude.
Oh, you saw it earlier? Yeah. I just turned it up a little bit more, so we'll see.
Funny. How much can you get out of it?
Maybe 30, but it's gonna, I don't want the computer to cut out.
Oh,
so I'm pretty much at the limit of the battery's discharge rate. So.
Get some bigger batteries.
Yeah. No, dude, it's as much battery as I can fit. And the short wheelbase, I have to go in really slow.
Modify.
Yeah.
Stretch it out.
If I had a drag bar, I would do it. Since we're at the track, I did turn the power up just a little bit. I got it at 930 phase amps, 310 line. I know it's running to the 330, but could you just keep going?
I don't think it's going to put it on a time slip though.
Yeah.
But you'll see your time and speed on the billboard though.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But it might not print on the time slip.
I see.
From what I remember.
If that's the case, I'm going to keep that GPS in my pocket. All right. we're not doing the full 8th mile because I really want to race people today. Okay, well, that was 80 miles an hour. All right, let's get this money. I was just trying to work on my reaction time there, but I did let off because the bike was starting to wheelie. Feeling pretty good though, feeling pretty good. Q? Damn, I really gotta work on my reaction time.
That's bad.
You like that? Hey.
I said, damn, because when I left, I was like, okay.
Oh, you got me so good. Your reaction time is so good, but you drag race though.
Yeah. But I got to get used to these small tires.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like it takes a while to get into other passage.
Yeah.
But I looked over, I said, I wasn't even worried about shipping the bike.
I was half throttling because it's like it keeps picking it up. But
Damn.
yeah, I should have turned up the power like this a long time ago. Because like, I want to know how fast this thing actually goes like on the street.
Both got to turn them all the way up.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You know what?
and we're running today.
You know what? I am gonna turn it up. Why not? We're getting greedy today. All right, boys. 945 phase amps. Now, hopefully, it doesn't cut off.
What you dial
Oh, sorry. Dial in.
in? Yeah, hold on. So, what was your last 3 passes? It was like a.
It's so inconsistent. The last one was like a 6.01 or whatever.
All right, run him at a 630. That means you don't have to go as fast, so you can let off of it a little bit.
I didn't realize it was bracket racing.
Yes.
They told me to take it easy.
Look how fast they go.
I overshot it already. Damn, I lost out on the money because we went too fast. I should not have turned the power up. Well, I guess I'm out. Yeah, I broke out. I went too fast for the target time.
That was a big curveball because I didn't know it was bracket racing.
I know! I got screwed.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad.
It's all right.
I didn't know.
And I shouldn't have turned my power up.
Dude, that shit, you went 585, that's stupid.
That's stupid fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I let off.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
so
you're probably way
upset
ahead.
because I didn't realize how much faster it is when I turn it up.
Yeah, you had to dial in at 630. But I happened to win, but it was just like,
Okay, oh, so you're still on?
Yeah, I'm-
Hey, you better make that money.
I better.
I'm gonna leave the settings as it is because 945 phase amps feels really good. Did you get it?
Yep.
Hell yeah. You won the pit bike race today with the Burromax XRA. We built this for a reason. I want to keep doing this like every month at least and keep turning things up, tweaking it more,
Yeah.
and seeing how far we can take it. All right, Justin, go get your money. How you feel about today?
It was a pretty fun day. It was a long day and hard fought.